Hello, everybody. Are we live now? Are we live? I think it might be messing about again. I think we might be... Hopefully we're live. Okay, so good. We're live. Thank God for that. I've had to move studios to try a different thing out. I don't know what went wrong there. So we are back live now. I'm in the match reaction studio. We are 5 minutes into the game, and we are actually up and running live, which is good. Okay, that's that sorted. Okay, right. Let's get a timer up on the screen. We're gonna have to wing it a little bit here, but we are 0-4 and 35 in. Start. Okay. I need to get a timer from somewhere. I can't get my bloody timer working now. I feel like AFTV have hacked us. Hopefully they don't hack us on the pitch, because I can't get a bloody timer up and running now. I'm trying to get something sent over to me. Arsenal have started off very well here, though. United are chasing shadows at the moment. Passing is so bad, says Fatin. I must admit, I haven't really been able to keep a massive eye on this so far. But, oh, it's now changing screen to that. What use is that? The bloody use is that to me? Come back. Yes, come back to me. I don't know what it was going there. I'm just not going to touch anything at the moment because it's all over the place. Corner to Arsenal. Let's just focus on the game for the moment, and when it settles down a bit, we'll try and have a look at it. But corner to Arsenal here. Cleared away by Manchester United. Thomas Partey picks it up. It's been a very good start from Arsenal so far. And Harry Maguire there using his head. Which is good to see. Another corner. Willian takes it. Headed away by Harry Maguire that time. And now Rashford. But it's not been a great start from United in the first 7 minutes, I've got to say. Not been a very good start. And it's Arsenal again, looking to put a ball into the box. McTominay heads it away. Super chat from Mark. He says, you need to upgrade your broadband and get a new laptop. You've had too many technical issues recently with streams. All right, Dad. Fucking hell, chill out. Do you laugh at funerals, mate? For fuck's sake. I really need you. Thanks. I really appreciate that. Thank you very much. Everyone talking about a time. It's not been a great start for the stream, and it's not been a great start for United, but Rashford's won a free kick here, and on holding a little nutmeg. I think it should have been a yellow card, but the referee's not given it. We're 7 minutes in at the moment. I'm just waiting for things to settle down, and then I will sort a timer out. But at the moment, I'm just actually happy that we're live, because I definitely think it is a laptop issue that I've got, because a lot of things are not working. So I'm just very, very happy that I'm live at the moment, and I will stick with that. If you want a timer, shove it up your arse. Here's Greenwood. I've not really even had a look at the United system yet. Pogba, offside. So what are we thinking? Do we think it is a diamond or not? I've got. The thing is, I've got a laptop. I've got one right there. But when the game's kicked off, it doesn't mean, you know, I can't just bloody load it up and go live. Really, I could do it off a StreamYard. To be honest, if I might do that. So we're definitely not playing a diamond here because McTominay, Fred's like at the base of the diamond. Oh, well, maybe we are playing the diamond with Fred at the base, but it looks, Man United look a little bit all over the place at the moment. McTominay and Fred as a 2 here. Bruno to the right. I don't like the look of this. I don't like the look of this system from United in the first 10 minutes. I don't see much of a diamond. Although I do see a 2 there. It's like a 4-2-2-2 really at the moment. Oh, well, Bruno's wandering in central there. That's more like it. Well in by McTominay. Go on, drive into the space. No, you're crossing that too early, Scott. You've got acres to run into. You're crossing it too early, mate. Terrible pass by Fred as well. Now it's Arsenal on the break with Xhaka. Gets it wide to Aubameyang. Now look at this. Aubameyang is up against... Oh, it's a good ball. It's a lovely play. Good block by Harry Maguire. Man United carved open there like a Christmas turkey. Right, I'm going to try and get a timer up. What the fuck? Where's that gone now? Can you all still hear me? I'm trying to find a timer for people. That's what I'm trying to do. And I've moved scene to a scene that's not the scene I want to be on. So hopefully it's going to come back in a minute because I'm pulling my bloody hair out. I'm pulling my hair out with the start to Manchester United. And I'm pulling my hair out with this bloody laptop. Basically, what I'm going to do after this stream is, you know, it's bonfire night in England on Friday, on Thursday. I'm going to burn this bloody laptop. I mean, of all the times for it to decide to die... You die 5 minutes before we're playing Arsenal. It's gone to a blank screen. I just don't get it today. I can see it's a dark screen, everybody. That's absolutely fine. But we're still live, which is the main thing. It's gone dark because it's taken about 30 seconds to transition between scenes at the moment. It should do it. I'm back again now. I only asked to do that about a minute ago, so fuck that. I'm not looking for a timer again because it just keeps taking me off screen. We're just going to stick with it. We're just going to get on with it today. That's basically what I'm going to do now. We are 12 minutes in. We are just going to stick with this stream and go with it. It's just not worth messing about. Just don't touch anything, says Abdul. Exactly. I'm like the kid in a toy shop. I'm not touching anything now. You can hear me. You've got me. This is what we're going to do. So we're 12 minutes in. Not a particularly good start by United. Good start by Arsenal. I will give you an update on the time throughout the half if it really bothers you, but it's just gone 13 minutes and 3, 4, 5 seconds. So 13 minutes and 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm 13 minutes and 12 seconds in. Hey, Mark, do you see Messi leaving to Man City next summer? What do you make of it if he did, says Ethan cleverly. Ethan, to be honest with you, I'm watching a big game tomorrow and today, and I'm not really thinking about what Messi might do. Thanks for the contribution from Ethan Chavez. We're looking bad at the moment, a lot of people are talking. Yeah, can we talk about the game a little bit? And Aubameyang should make it 1-0. Cross came in. United have started absolute shit here. And again, it's bloody Harry Maguire on the front post. How many crosses does he let in? He is shit at that. Like, we paid £80 million for that. He lets so many crosses go past him. Sevilla, Spurs. He is a terrible front post defender. He never blocks it. He lets it go past him all the time. And yeah, Luke Shaw's at fault as well. But once it's gone past Luke Shaw, Harry Maguire's got to do better there. These centre backs dodgy. They are dodgy. I tell you, they're really dodgy. Bruno's way too deep. What the fuck is this system we're playing? What is Bruno Fernandes taking the ball off the back four for? This ain't a diamond. This ain't no diamond. I don't care what anyone says. This ain't a bloody diamond. This is all over the place. Scott McTominay, get back to the other end of the fucking pitch. Bruno, get up top. It's a diamond, for God's sake. Play the bloody diamond. Terrible start from United. Absolute shit. Rashford's gone down here. Didn't seem to be much in that. Thanks, Mark. That countdown helped a lot, says Dano Jr. So, yeah, we're 15 minutes and 20 seconds in on my stream at the moment. You're very cranky today, says Easy. I'm very cranky today because we had a really good setup for the watch-along and it died 5 minutes before. So I've had to go into a different thing, which meant I missed the first 5 minutes of the game. It's not part of my routine. I'm like a cranky baby who's been woken up too early. I have a routine. And also, I think we're 15 minutes into the game. We've not started. We've done exactly what I didn't want us to do, which is we've allowed them into the game. Like, I'm going to write this down for the match reaction. All over the place. Tactically. And a terrible start. If I was Arsenal, I'd be very, very happy with this start. Look, Pogba and Bruno are coming too deep to take the ball off the back four. Arsenal are pressing us really, really well in that midfield area. See, Pogba, you've got to move the ball there, mate. Just robbed of the ball too easy. Partey is dominating us at the moment. Go on, Bruno. Greenwood's held his run. Is he on? He's on. I thought he was off. I think that will be reviewed as off, but we've still got the ball. Yeah, he was offside. Greenwood was offside. I thought he was offside. Well, I mean, why do we have to change things? So it's almost like we're trying to be too clever. Now, there's the diamond there. Now, as we're playing at the moment, this is exactly what we did to Leipzig. Greenwood and Rashford, Bruno at the head of the diamond, and then actually Fred's playing as the holding midfielder. McTominay's playing box-to-box right-hand side. And he gives a free kick up because that's what he does. We're missing Martial. Poor hold-up play up front. Ball keeps coming back, says K.A. Well, we need to settle it. I mean, what I was going to say is that you want to start these games off well. You want to start off on the front foot. Because what happens is, if we start well, Arsenal get nervous. Arsenal have started well. They'll grow in confidence into the game. Ollie's got to go. Even when we win, we still lose, says P off guy. And stop watching Brazilian fart porn on your laptop, says Uar Cantona. Maguire's supposed to be good on the ball, but he dithers too much and makes too many mistakes. This is where defensive mistakes come from, says Z. And I think it's meant to be a diamond, but Bruno is dropping back because he's trying to get involved in the game because we're getting pinned back. You know what, Joshua? I think you're right. When Arsenal's goalkeeper had the ball there, I actually saw the diamond being implemented. But when we've not been on the ball, we're not doing it as much. It's confusing because McTominay's playing in a box-to-box role, which I don't really like McTominay box-to-box. And Fred is the CDM holder. So it's baffling, really, because I'm not saying it won't work, but Fred's playing as the holding point of the diamond, which Matic and McTominay have been doing all season. So in a game like Arsenal, we decide to play McTominay, but not in the holding midfield role. We play him as a box-to-box, and we move Fred to CDM when Fred's been brilliant in the box-to-box. So we've again, I think we've overcomplicated things, but it's 0-0. We can only get better. Pogba's the issue. He's bone idle off the ball, says the mystery man. Fred and McTominay don't offer nothing going forward, and defensively they look shocking as well, says Sean Negative Turner. I mean, McTominay there with a 40-yard pass straight to Arsenal. Fucking hell. Oh, I don't know. Right, my computer's starting to settle down a bit here. Might be able to change things about and get this looking a bit better. Good cross, Luke Shaw does well. That's better. It's a little bit more better. Rashford into McTominay. That's a foul. Please subscribe if you're new, by the way. Bottom right hand corner, we're on the road to 900k, 892 at the moment. Is Rashford, he needs to switch that. It's not a bad ball. Greenwood hits it first time. Oh, I tell you what, that was better. That was better from United. Rashford with a raking ball to the right hand side, and it's there for Greenwood to hit on his left foot, and you know that Mason Greenwood is going to get it on target, and it's actually United's first bit of decent play. Lovely ball by Rashford into Greenwood. It's a horrible angle, and he does about as much as he can do. There's a defender there, there's a goalkeeper there, and he puts it on target and he wins a corner. That's good. That is good. Well done. Headed it. Oh, Arsenal clear the corner. Willian. And well, Fred could have got booked there. He's got to be a bit careful. He could have got a book. Oh, he's booked him! He's bloody booked him! You bold cretin! Shut up! How can you book him and not book Holding? I don't believe it! I do not believe it! He has booked Willian. Sorry, he's booked Fred, and yet Holding takes Rashford out 5 minutes ago and doesn't get a yellow card. What a joke! What a bloody joke! Mike Dean, you bloody prat! You don't even know the game you're bloody refereeing, you dick! Oh my God! The inconsistency strikes again. I think it is a yellow. I do think it's a yellow card, but what I'm saying is he didn't book Holding, did he? Bloody twat of a ref. Oh, the ref's a joke. The ref's a bloody joke. Oh, that isn't even a foul. That is not a foul. Xhaka against Wan-Bissaka. It's a bloody shoulder barge. What is this referee on? Coke? You crackhead. What a joke. That isn't even a foul. That's not even a foul. That isn't even a foul. Oh, I'm in a right bad mood, I am. Ollie starts Scott in a box-to-box role instead of playing Donny in that role. It just doesn't make sense as Ninja Smith United. Well, I think, you know, that's something we're going to have to keep an eye on. Been tested for positive for COVID today. Need cheering up. This channel will help, says Robert Thompson. Thanks, pal. Thanks for tuning in. Please keep sharing the video. We lost a load of our viewers at the start because of a stream issue, so please share. The ref supports Tranmere. We won't get anything, says Joshua Bowater. Well, Willian with the chance to put a cross in. Cleared away by Greenwood. But United need to get a... Here's Pogba. Hey! Oh, good tackle. Loving that Greenwood preteen moustache, says Litty. And he's going to book somebody now. Mike Dean's going to book someone now. He's booked an Arsenal player. Holding. Oh, he should be bloody sent off. It should be 2. He should be bloody 2. I know I've got the... Oh, Callum says you've got the match reaction background on. Somebody tell Callum the crap we've had today. It's raining in Manchester, by the way. Maguire. Bruno, lovely takedown. Go on. Offside. Bloody hell. Let's watch the runs. This game's not going to end 11 versus 11, says LFC. Well, I'll tell you what, if I was Arsenal, I'd be very happy with this start. They've started off well. And United, I don't think, have. I'm not happy with McTominay. Not happy with McTominay in that box-to-box role. Not happy with Fred in the holding role, really. And he's on a yellow card. Get Matic on to steady the ship. Yeah, I wouldn't disagree. Are you going through a middle-age crisis? Says Izzy. I'm wound up tighter than a spring at the moment. There's numerous reasons for it, but it's not all United start to this game, to be fair. I'm starting to calm down a bit. Another yellow card! Bada bing! Mike Dean's listening. The coke's kicking in. Gabriel pulling Rashford back. That's both their centre-backs on a yellow card. Get in the bin. Get in a red. Although Fred's on a red as well. Could be Fred the Red. There's a line for you. Feel bad for Holding. He's bolding at 25. Holding is bolding at 25. Cracker, Dean and Cranky Bridge says hi. I am very cranky today. Go on, Luke. Run, Luke. Run. Cross comes in. Headed out. I'm getting pumped up now. I'm up for it. Come on. You've got to pump it up. Come on. Let's move. Wan-Bissaka. Rashford. United having a bit of possession here. Right, don't worry about this. This is good news. I'm just going to talk to you for a moment while we're in this studio because I will be able to get the timer from here. It's going to take a few seconds to do it, but I will be able to get a timer going. So just bear with me for a minute as United pass it around. It'd be a bloody nightmare if we score while I'm on here, but I will be able to get a timer from this screen when it actually dies down a little bit. Right, where's my timer? Come on, Burnley. It's Burnley versus Spurs. It's not. Arsenal on the attack down the left-hand side here. Xhaka into El Neni. Into Aubameyang. Don't stand off. Oh no, don't stand off Aubameyang. Luke Shaw, good interception. Brings it away. Greenwood. I'm back. I'm back. Right, now I should, by all, and if you give me a couple of seconds, I might be able to get a timer going here. By hook or by crook, we'll get this stream back on the road. Smash a like, subscribe if you're new. Bottom right hand corner. Bruno, that's late! That's a bloody yellow, that is. That's so late. Get in a book, Aubameyang. Do not think about not booking him. That is a straight yellow. You got to go a yellow. What? What? He's not booking Aubameyang for that. That's the worst of the lot. Oh, you're back being a cretin again. You're back being a cretin again. That is a blatant yellow. Bruno with the cross. Headed away. Right. Don't say I don't ever do anything for you. I'm going to put a timer up for you, look. There you go. Timer below. Coming up for 30 seconds. That's got to be worth subscribing if you're new, bottom right hand corner. The things I do for you in a difficult stream, but I've got you a timer. I might even be able to sort you out with a match score as well. I'll see what I can do. But I just don't want to push it too much. Ref's been a bit of a joke. I don't know how you don't book Aubameyang for that, by the way. The timer's not wrong, it's right. For what I'm watching, that is the right time. 30 seconds and 30. Bruno and Greenwood's positioning is seriously off, says hi you. There we go. This could even I could do this even better now. God, I'm amazing. Baby, I'm amazed at the way you love me all the time. Baby, I'm amazed at the way you move. It's amazing what you can do when you're live. Oh God, what have I done there? That'll do. It's 0-0 at the moment. Don't worry, I'll sort that out in a minute as well. 32 minutes gone. Oh, you know what? I'm even proud of myself here. Oh, it's not worked. Scotty's looking like a foreign body. Yeah, man. Go on. Go on, a bit higher. Higher. That'll do. That's going to do. Timer and a score. I never thought we were going to rescue that. If you know, you know. I mean, I'm absolutely stunned that we managed to get back live again. But McTominay has to come off for Van der Beek or Matic. He can't pass and he can't read the game, says K-Chino. K-Chino. I know, mate. I'm telling you now. And the amazing thing about it is Donny van der Beek must just be sat there thinking, what have I done wrong? Oh, Fred, don't stop bloody running. Why did Fred stop running there? Goal kick. We're all over. I tell you what, this is shit from United. This is just a waste of a half. Al Neni all over Fred already. Over Fred any day, says Luca Howard. And this has just been a real poor game from Manchester United so far. Arsenal, the better side. I'm not gonna dress it up any other way you like, you know. But you're only as strong as your weakest link, and I just feel that Pogba and Bruno haven't been great, and Rashford and Greenwood have been tired, but Fred normally... I mean, look at that. Look at the way Tierney just runs away from shitty McTominay there. That is a joke. They shouldn't be on the pitch. Why do people believe that McTominay is a Manchester United standard midfielder? He's the box-to-box midfielder there. And their left-back has just skipped past him and ran past him. And he can't keep up with him. I see this too many times, but because he shouts and goes like that, and because he's well liked, everyone thinks he's a bloody United player. He's not. Not in a box to box. He gets skipped past two. That's a bloody left back. That's Arsenal's left back. Again, it's another crap pass. And Arsenal have got the ball. I mean, he's got to come off. And a terrible half by McTominay. The timer's above where it says Man United. There, look. Party's running the show. Van der Beek should be on, says Yusuf. We've got to do something in that midfield. Definitely got to do something in the midfield because it's imbalanced. I mean, really, McTominay should be playing where Fred's playing. We've very rarely seen Fred as the holding midfielder. It's not working. Mark, my man, please smile once you spread positive vibes when you do, says Abik. I ain't going to be smiling at the moment. Arsenal with a cross. Wan-Bissaka caught underneath it. What is Wan-Bissaka doing? He's gone back to the crap. Lock down Wan-Bissaka. Bloody switch on, United. Arsenal looking all over us at the moment. That's a terrible ball by Maguire. Dyer just about clears it. We're all over the place here. Like a pissed pack of dolphins. We're all at sea. This is... Oh, I tell you what, Man United need to focus and focus fast. This is a terrible half. Mark should come on for McTominay. Run the midfield, says Dougie Anderson. I'm struggling to run a stream here. McTominay, if I was marking him out of 10 at the moment, I'd give him a 3. Fred, as a holding midfielder, I'd give him a 5. It's no wonder we're not winning. We're not doing well in this game because we're all over the shop. Midfield battle is being lost. Don't understand what the coaching staff see in McTominay that we don't. He should be at home. Says keep metal alive. And do you think Danny Van der Beek should come on for Scott or Matic and then move Fred to RCM, then bring on Van der Beek for Fred later on? Sam Rahan. I mean, the two changes straight. I mean, Wan-Bissaka gets caught under that really, really badly. Willian over... Oh, we're going to lose this. We're going to lose this. Arsenal are carving us all over the face. Is it the top of the bar actually there? Don't understand what the coach... You ever seen that from Scout McTominay? I mean, the thing is, when I look at this game, and I don't like to be right, but I am right, and many of you are right as well. When I look at this game, I see a lack of pace in the centre-backs, and I see McTominay and Fred just not do a lovely play by Bruno into Pogba. This is a little bit more expansive. Oh. And now it's Cherney. Is it Turney or Cherney? I don't really care. Fred deserves a 2, mate. Yeah, I feel sorry for Fred, though, because he's been playing in the right diamond position and McTominay's been playing in the holding position. And then we've swapped them. As I just tweeted there, he needs to get Matic on at half-time and Van der Beek on at half-time and play them with Pogba and Bruno. Otherwise, this game is over. Because, to be honest, the only other sub you're going to make is Cavani up front. So, just get Matic and Van der Beek on because we're losing the midfield battle. See, we're losing... The front two are losing the ball too much. They're trying to get Fred sent off. How is that a team that played on Thursday is sharper, quicker and running longer than a team that played on Wednesday, says Baloo? Because there's players on the pitch for United that are just not good enough. Arsenal are absolutely playing us off the park at the moment. I don't like to admit it. Willian with the cross. They're looking back post again. It goes for a goal kick. McTominay's killing our flows. As useful as... No, I can't say that, Will Butler. Get Donny on. Ollie's got a wry smile on his face. Get McTominay off. Get Fred where McTominay is and get Matic on. At the very least. There's nothing wrong with the system. It's the players. It's a stupid formation, says Robert. I don't think it is a stupid formation. There's no platform to see what the formation can do because... That's a silly pass by Bruno. They're just better than us. I've got to be honest. They are just better than us at the moment. It's Turney. Thank you. It's Turney is how you pronounce that. I mean, a few people saying Pogba's been useless, but Bruno's been useless as well. And I think it's the system. Fred and McTominay are not having a good game. I'm not worried, Mark. 3 subs and we outplay them, says Jenks 1102. It's a 90-minute game. Let's see that he should not be allowed to do that. Well done, Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw's had a good game, you know. Out of all of our defence, Luke Shaw's the only one who looks solid. Even Wan-Bissaka's had a bad game. Oh, here's McTominay. Well, he can't mess that pass up, thank God. It was 5 yards. Pogba wants it back. Unfortunately, I think the diamond against Leipzig looked amazing. And it looks a bit like... Rashford in the box. He's giving a handball. This one looks like Everton last season when we tried it. Catered absolutely nothing. I know, we're 3 minutes away from half time and we've created sod all. We're really missing Martial. Strikers really struggling to hold up the ball when it comes to their feet. Hope people realise how important he is, says Tyler Reviews. It has been a crap performance, RS. It has. I think the only thing I would take from this, the only positive I would take is that if we... If it stays 0-0 at half time, that's the positive. Willian. They're queuing up. Arsenal are queuing up here. Bloody hell. How is Xhaka winning a header there? We paid £80 million for Harry Maguire. And basically, we've bought the most expensive hat rack in the bloody world. Because that's all he's good. That's all he's good. His head's for putting a fucking cap on it. That is a joke. That is a bloody joke. He ain't big. Xhaka's not big. That is awful. Centre backs are shit in this football club. He should score. Bloody hell. I tell you what, if I was an Arsenal fan, I'd be gutted that you're not in front. We are, look, all right, the crosses have to stop from the wings. But how many times over the last 3 months have we conceded chances from crosses? We've got £80 million, Harry Maguire, and he doesn't stop them. 5'10", Xhaka is. It's official. Van der Beek should come on for McTominay as he's far better at pass and ball retention and persistence. I agree, Sam. Every match, teams target the far side at right back. Why does Aaron Wan-Bissaka not cover that part and stay close to the centre-backs near David? Says Sheehan. Thanks for the contribution, Ala Badwari. And if you can bring Fernandes off at half-time, I don't see how you don't bring McTominay off here, says Manic. Poo-Poo Head says, must win for Ollie. Chelsea game was a better result for them. McTominay is having a bad game, but it's down to Ollie to pick the right players. I agree. I 100% agree with that. And come on, United second half. Huge that we didn't concede. But it's not half-time yet, mate. It's not half-time yet. But it is now. Well, it is half time. I'm half tempted not to stop the timer, but I will. But I just want to give a big shout out to everybody who's tuning in. Our stream went down literally 3 minutes before. The encoding system I used just crashed. And we've had to move to a different one, which we weren't set up to do. We didn't have a timer. We didn't have the score. We've got through it. We didn't start until like 10 minutes into the game. So I just want to say thank you to the 35,000 people that are tuning in because, it just shows what this community is. And I'm really humbled by it. But what I'm not humbled by is that half from Manchester United. Mr. Glenn Johnson says, if we had 5 subs, I'd take off McTominay and Greenwood at half-time and I'd put on Matic and Cavani. We need someone to hold on to the ball. And Fred and McTominay off, Matic and Roy Keane on, says Marek. I mean, look, to be honest with you, I agree that those performances from McTominay and Fred have been shambolic. I think Pogba's been very quiet, Bruno's been quiet, Rashford's been quiet and Greenwood's been quiet. But you are a product of the system that you are playing in. And if you lose the midfield battle, we've created nothing. In 45 minutes at Old Trafford, we've created nothing. And for all the bravado and confidence I had coming into this game, I never predicted that. And maybe I'm foolish not to predict that. But I don't think that team has performed anywhere near the levels it should do. And Arsenal will be kicking themselves at half-time that they are not winning by at least 1 goal. The fact that it's 0-0, if I'm Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, I'm like, McTominay, get your tracksuit on. I'm not cold. No, you're not going back on either. Fred, you're going where McTominay is. Matic, come on. Get yourself warmed up, Donny, because 10 minutes later, you're coming on as well. Get McTominay off the pitch. Get Matic running that midfield, put Fred back to box, and try and get control of that midfield because that is where the game is being lost. Arsenal are winning the midfield battle and they're getting at our back four too many times. What I would say is McTominay's just running around the pitch like a headless chicken, not good enough, says Vincent McDonald. I respect and support Ollie, but games like this create a dilemma for the people when we win 5-0 and think it's a fluke. This is worse than Chelsea, says Sharath Kamath Fitness. Happy birthday to my brother Andrew. Let's get a win for Pratt. Thanks and come on United, says Michael Bryan. Happy birthday to your brother. Arsenal look better coached. This is what coaching looks like, says Clive. Yeah, but we saw good coaching against PSG. We saw good coaching against Leipzig. I think this is down to bad selections. We have no style of play at this team. We clearly have the ability. Leipzig game. This is Ollie. All changes now, says Daniel Priest. And what the fuck is the fridge doing? Looks to the left and passes back to De Gea or Lindelof till Arsenal player comes. Not pressing like Leipzig. Missing Martial today, says Shornak. Greenwood off, Cavani on, McSauce off, Matic on, Maguire off, Twansebi on, says Elder Maxon. Look, a lot of people thought Harry Maguire had a good half. I saw 3 crosses coming into his area that he didn't do anything about. We spent £80 million on him. And look, people might say it's a bit harsh to call him a hat rack. £80 million was for his heading ability. The only thing his head's being used for at the moment is putting a cap on it. He's got to, when people say, well, it's Lindelof. Where is Maguire? Like, he's got to be dominating on crosses. It's exactly what Vidic did. It's not good enough. But to me, the big baffling point today from Manchester United is, when I saw that team news come out, I assumed Matic had been dropped for McTominay for the holding role and that Fred would stay where he's been brilliant for the last few games as the right side of the diamond. Pogba on the left, Bruno at the head of it. What we've seen today is Scott McTominay not as the holding midfielder, Scott McTominay as a box-to-box midfielder and Fred as the holding midfielder. So you move a player in Fred who's been awesome in the box-to-box role to CDM that he's not played for a while, and you put McTominay, who's been okay at CDM, to box-to-box. It's like we've got two players playing in the wrong position. And look, McTominay for me gets ran past to their left back, got the ball, ran past him and carried on, and McTominay just left it. He's awful at getting skinned, and he's got to come off. I want Scott McTominay to be good. I want him to prove us wrong, but I keep saying it and saying it and saying it. I don't see what he offers any top six side other than a bench option. You've got Nemanja Matic and Donny van der Beek sat on the bench getting splinters on their arse. And you've got Scott McTominay running around in our midfield. And we're sat here at half time wondering why we've been dominated. And look, you can say it's hate, you can say it's an agenda, you can say what it's like, but don't tell me we shouldn't be 2-0 down at half time. And don't tell me that Arsenal haven't dominated that midfield. They've dominated the midfield. And the big reason is, yeah, maybe Pogba's not been that great, but Bruno, Rashford and Greenwood are almost absolved of any blame because Fred and McTominay have been so bad. And I would give Fred an excuse because he's playing out of position, but I can't give McTominay an excuse because I don't know what he does. I'm scared what's going on. We cannot lose this game. Bring on Matic, bring on Cavani and Van der Beek, says Magic Eye. We should be scared. Do you know why we should be scared? Because if we lose today, we are in shit. We are in deep shit if we lose today. We need to win. A draw's a bad result, but at the moment, a draw looks like a good result. That's how bad we're playing. But a draw is a bad result. We need to win this game. And at the moment, we look nowhere near it. We've got to be a totally different team in the second half to win this game. And the only way we're going to do that is by making changes. Because if we try and do more of the same, we need a bloody miracle to get back into it. Midfield is getting dominated. Thomas Partey has been very important, but so's Al Neni. Hi Mark. Mark McT seems to be flouting in order out of space like some debris. His position is atrocious. Needs Van der Beek at right centre midfield, says J-Deep. McTominay shouldn't be on the pitch. Bruno needs to let Rashi and Greenwood press from the top and drop back a bit to keep the shape better, says Hubert. And I could literally see the issues with Fred and McTominay after 5 minutes. If we can see them, they need to be switched. Why can't any of our four main coaches see it, says Man United. This is the thing. He doesn't even need to make a substitution. Just switch those two players around to the positions they're used to playing. But I tell you what I saw in the first 15 minutes as well. I saw Bruno coming to take the ball off the back four. I saw Pogba coming to take the ball off the back four. Where's the bloody shape? What's the point in Bruno coming to take the ball off the back four and look in front of him and seeing Fred and McTominay? He's got to stay in his position, but it's a lack of confidence. And Pogba the same. They're coming to take the ball off the back four because they don't trust Fred and McTominay. That's a big sign to the coaches. We are so lucky to be 0-0 at half time. He has got to make the changes and he's got to do it fast. Players have got to take responsibility. Simply no leadership on the pitch, says Jordan Such. If I was Ollie, I would say this. This is Old Trafford and they are Arsenal. Where is your honour for the badge, says JT69 United. Says a lot about selection performance when a diamond midfield is being dominated. Isn't the whole point of a diamond to control the midfield, says Matthew Poole. You're right. Donny and Matic on for Pogba and McTominay. There's no out for our defence. Can't afford Fred and McTominay playing in the diamond, says Mark Dobby. And boring, slow, lethargic. And when I watch Ollie sitting there doing nothing, it pisses me off. It is games like this when I start doubting Ollie, says George. Well, look, we've doubted many a United performance at half-time and we've gone on to win it. Ollie is going to be his downfall if he keeps picking personality over talent. I think that's a great tweet. I think it's an absolutely great tweet. 3 idiots. And Mark, my brother, we are going to win, says Sean Neptune. And Fred's industry is commendable, but his passing is such a frustration. Can he really be our permanent midfield solution? I personally think that Fred is absolutely the player to... Fred's position is the box-to-box on the right-hand side. That's where he is. That's where he needs to play. That's where you've got to play Fred. And to not play him in that position, I think, is a mistake. And I think we've made that mistake throughout this game. So, yeah, That's what I would do. I don't necessarily think that I would definitely take Fred off. I'm not 100% sure. Oh my word, I'm scared what's going on. We cannot lose this game. Bring on Matic, bring on Cavani and Van der Beek, says Magic Eye. Mark, my brother, we're going to win. We've read that. Please subscribe if you're new, by the way. It's been a funny old stream. It really has. I don't even know how we're doing for subscribers. We're on 892. We are 300 away from 893,000. So please subscribe if you're new, bottom right-hand corner, and get involved. Remember, we will have player ratings in the second half, so you can do your player ratings for the match reaction show. You vote for your player out of 10, 6 being average. We had thousands of people voting in the last few games, and from there we can then we can do that on the match reaction stream. Passing of Fred and McTominay is the reason why we can't get the ball forward to our better players. We need to take McTominay off, says Shivej. And Mark, thoughts on McTominay starting over Van der Beek or Mata? On a side note, Boris B, as if I was going to read that out, piss off. And Fred's Industry, we've read that one. Passing of, yeah, we've done that one as well. Okay. The diamond sucks. I tell you what, we just haven't created anything. And what I would say is it just goes to show you how a system can be abused. We've got such a... That diamond system scored 5 goals on Wednesday. So anybody who says the diamond doesn't work, it's a bad system, then, you know, it's foolish to say that because it worked literally a few days ago. So it can definitely work. It can definitely work. But he's got to put the right players in the team. And he's picked the wrong players today. McTominay... I wouldn't have minded McTominay playing where Fred's playing and Fred where McTominay's playing, but it's totally caused us a problem. And I've got no confidence. We don't look like we're going to create anything, and that's the scary thing. We don't look like we're going to create anything. Matic on for Passion, Murkish and McTominay get control of the midfield and protect the back four. Defence is a shambles because of the chaos in the midfield, says Michael Pedley. It just doesn't make any sense to me. I'll go back to it again. Why would you move Fred out of a position he's used to and McTominay out of a position he's used to and totally ruin the flow of the team? Thoughts on Holding not sent off with 2 yellows, Mr. Glenn Johnson? I mean, look, he could have been sent off, but realistically, we could be 2-0 down. Lindelof saved us from our... I mean, both their centre-backs are on yellow cards. I'd be looking to get our forwards on the ball as much as possible. Lindelof saved us from scoring 1-0. It felt like Lindelof was completely alone in the centre and Maguire just hid the entire first half. Embarrassing first half by Maguire and Scott. I'm not convinced in them centre-backs. We got lucky versus Leipzig. First half was the same as this one. Diamond must go, says Y Stoner. And people wonder why people are already out. This is why, says Jerome T. Green. We're halfway there. We've got to change in the second. I mean, do you think he's going to make subs in the second half? Because if he doesn't make subs in the second half and Arsenal score, that to me is absolutely shocking. He's got to make changes in the second half at half-time. Because we're very lucky. We've been given a second chance to even be in this game. So, therefore, he's got to make some changes in this half and try and get a grip on the game. Because, to me, it's just not been good enough at all. And I haven't seen people blaming Pogba. He and Bruno haven't got going, but they've worked very hard off the ball. Oh no, I see people blaming Pogba, says Keiichi. I don't really blame Pogba or Rashford or Greenwood or Bruno. That system has failed them, and the players, not the system, the players behind them have failed them. Where's Donny or Matic? Maguire has done nothing. We need subs desperately, says Mo Saeed. And the diamond works. Ball retention needs to be much better. McTom and Bruno need to take care of the ball, says Nathan. I'd bring in Van der Beek so the ball sticks. Nathan, can I just stand up and go? Everybody who's saying get rid of the diamond after half an hour, after half a game, when it worked perfectly well on Wednesday night. There's nothing wrong with the diamond. It's the players in it. It's the retention of the ball. Like, we are not moving that ball well. And Matic did. And Fred does in a box-to-box role. We're not moving the ball well enough. And possession is key. And it's not being key in this game. You can't write the system off. And also, Anthony Martial is a massive loss. Like, Martial knows how to hold the ball up. Rashford, we've said many a time, you're basically playing a 19-year-old and Marcus Rashford as your front two. And I don't think either of them are quite ready for it yet. But that man's ready for the United job. Pochettino tomorrow night is on Monday Night Football. If we draw or we lose this game, it's Pochettino in. And not from me, but you know that's going to happen. I'm for Ollie to be successful, but sometimes it's hard to put an argument for him when he is so blind to see what is wrong. How can we all see it and he can't? It's either arrogance or incompetence, says Ninja Smurf United. I think it's an obsession. I think it's an obsession with McTominay that is going to cost us games. Both McTominay and both Matic and Donny van der Beek are warming up at half time. I don't know whether that means they're coming on for the second half, but they're both on the pitch, and I think that is. I would hopefully get them both on. I mean, the thing is, Fred will probably have to come off because Fred is on a yellow card. And he is a risk in that role. I would really seriously think about taking Fred off, as much as I think he's been thrown under the bus in this game. Players letting Ollie down big time. Moen is a prat, says Ejan. And welcome to the members club, Lachlan Oberg. Really appreciate that. Thanks for joining and clicking the button. McTominay is out second half. Fucking hell. No subs at half time. How can you give those players another chance? It's just, you're just risking this game now. You go in at half time, you're 0-0 and you don't deserve to be, and you send the same team out again. What if Arsenal score now? And then you're trying to get back from 1-0 down. Why should Matic and Van der Beek not get the opportunity that Fred and McTominay have had to try and win this game? Why should they be the rescuers when we go one behind? Oh, it's just so bloody frustrating. It really is. Get Moyes, says Remix. Man United making too many short passes. We keep losing the ball in midfield when sometimes could hit a long and challenge their book centre-back, says Mr. Glenn Johnson. I want to support Ollie, but this is ridiculous. I think Ollie was watching the Leipzig game on his iPad, says Vignesh. Great turnaround from a bad first half. Pity team couldn't do the same as you. You've more passion on here than some of those lads on the pitch. Thank you, Anthony Dunn. Second half's about to kick off here. Diamond works fluidly with proper positioning. Change Fred and McTominay. Bring Van der Beek on for Pogba, says Pushan. Well, he's not changed it. He's not changed it tactically, and he's not changed it with people either. And Bruno, it's a long one. That's gone for a corner. I haven't started the clock, sorry. It was a good interception by McTominay, actually, on that. And it allowed Bruno to get a shot off at least. Angelo says, I think he swapped McTominay with Fred. I'm not 100% sure he has at the moment, but we will see. Corner comes in. Cleared. Fred whacks it out wide. Back to Bruno. He's going to whip this. It's not a bad cross. It's a good cross. And it's an offside. I told you Ollie is hard-headed and inexperienced, says Real New Money 818. Thanks for the super chat, Jake Bennett. Well, I just don't think I don't think this game is going to change until he makes changes. Please subscribe if you're new, by the way. We are 150 subscribers away from 893,000 on that road to 900,000. Bottom right hand corner to subscribe. And we're trying to hit the longer ball, which I think is a good idea. Arsenal have been attacking a lot, so we should probably try and hit the longer ball more. Lindelof loses a header to Lacazette. It really is like the BFG losing a header to Bilbo Baggins. It shouldn't happen. The scary thing for Ollie is Poch has the squad he needs for the style he likes, as Ninja Smurf United. And you said it Wednesday, it's about consistency. We're off the pace today and Arsenal look sharper and fitter. Here we go. Greenwood into the box. He's always going to shoot. He's always going to shoot when he needed to pass. Wan-Bissaka. Ooh, corner. See, that's the thing with Greenwood. He's too greedy at times. Football is about consistency. We lack all over the place, from tactics and system, player selection to players' performance, week in, week out. We lack it, says Robbo FM. Good point. Welcome to the Members Club, Dan Hamilton. Corner to Manchester United. I mean, I'm in that territory now where not every great player is meant to be a manager, says Real New Money 818. Bruno with the cross. Header by Maguire. It's wide. Another header where he heads it like a balloon. Nothing going on there. He has got hold of his shirt though. Well, it's been a slightly better start from Manchester United in this second half. It couldn't be worse. Donny needs to come on. Matic needs to come on. Pogba needs to go off. And Scott needs to go off, says Joel Morris. Better start from United. Second half. As I said, it couldn't be much worse. Just keeping the ball better. I still think it's a diamond. Some people are saying 4-2-3-1. I still think it looks more like a diamond to me. Fred, McTominay, Pogba, Bruno. Oh, bad pass by Bruno. Well done, Wan-Bissaka. Yeah, Roy says it's still a diamond. But we have been a bit better second half. It's only 4 minutes in though. Arsenal really haven't done anything second half so far. Look at Maguire. He always panics when he's got the ball. Fred does well there actually. Look at the press of Arsenal as well. Much better. They really have pressed us up the pitch. And ball! Oh! Oh, ref! Holding handballs the ball. Oh, he's giving Arsenal the free kick. I can't believe it. Holding actually holds on to the ball. And he's on a yellow card. Ref's bottled it there. I don't know how he's given the free kick to them there. It was a bloody handball. What is Pogba doing there? You don't slide in there, mate. And here Arsenal come again. Well done, ref. Great interception. He'll blow for a drop ball. Trash refereeing again, says Siddy. At least it looks like Solskjaer has told them off, says Mr. Glenn Johnson. Well, that's the thing. Arsenal should have been winning it for half time. They're not. If United can just get it into their head that it's 0-0 and it's 45 minutes to win it, we can turn it around. Well done, Greenwood. Well played, Greenwood here. It's a nice little switch of the play to Pogba as well. Wins the throw-in. I see what people are saying about the 4-2-3-1 though, because Greenwood there is very, very deep on that right-hand side. You could almost say it is a 4-2-3-1 with McTominay and Fred, Greenwood, Rashford up on his own, and should have been 1-0. Rashford headed it back to Lindelof, who hesitated. Lacazette was there, and Aubameyang gets the shot. It's just terrible by United. Fred, sorry. Sloppy. Just sloppy. And the thing is, you'd put money on Aubameyang at least hitting the target from there. In fact, he was going to hit the target. It hit Lindelof's bottom. It should be a corner. And it wasn't, surprisingly. What are we thinking? Here's Bruno, Rashford, Fred on his right foot. He ain't never going to hit that. McTominay, always side to side. Luke Shaw into Pogba. Nice. Nice. Cleared away. So he's always looking to go backwards. Bit of possession for United. As I said, until he makes the subs, I just don't see his. I can only see United's best result being a draw. It's lackluster. United need to press better as a team and also be better at handling the press. Says Shaveen. Chelsea pressed us really well, and now Arsenal are doing it too. And what's the point of VAR if they aren't going to check that handball, says Salucci. Well, he gave them the free kick, so they wouldn't check it, mate. Nice by Bruno. Good little turn. Greenwood. Not quite getting it into Rashford's feet. Luke Shaw should win that. Pogba's got it. Wins the free kick from Bellerin. KA says it looks like a draw. I think there's too long left in the game, K, to say it's going to be a draw, to be honest. I think that Arsenal will want more than a draw. This ref needs to be sacked. Totally useless, says Joel Morris. So free kick to United on that left-hand side. Chance for Bruno to whip one in. Please subscribe if you're new. 100 away from 893,000. Bottom right-hand corner to do that. This cross is going to come in from Bruno. No, it's from Luke Shaw. Oh, Maguire! 80 million for a hat rack. I mean, bloody hell. He misses so many. Luke Shaw must be furious. What is that? What are we paid for? What the bloody hell? That is a... Come on. I mean, look, I'm not saying I'm going to score it, but Harry Maguire, he's got to score that. Bloody hell. It's right on his head. We literally paid £80 million for his heading ability. People saying it's not easy. Mate, that is his thing. That may as well be a shot. Like, you've got to get it on target. I'm not saying the keeper's not going to save it, but you've got to get it on target. No word of a lie. Harry Maguire's aerial ability, that's like it being a shot for Martial. Like, they've got to get it on target. Just because you'd find it hard, he's got to get it on target. That's what we paid the money for. McTominay has no business starting for any club, and Greenwood isn't nearly good enough to play in this formation, says Chris Grathwell. And Maguire needs to switch on, says Mikan. Ogma says, give it a rest, Mark. That was a half a chance at best. Half a chance, a free header on the back post. Yeah. Premier League footballer on hundreds of thousands of pounds a month. And that's half a chance. He's got to get it on target. I don't care what anyone says. Pogba playing the wings better than Dan James, says K Chino. Good tackle by Fred. Pogba's playing quite well this half. Zayn Miassi is looking happy. We're growing into the game more and more, feeling very good about the last 30 minutes, says Joseph. I was just about to say that, you know, if I was Arsenal, they're not having the second half like they had the first half. Ollie just sits there, doesn't even get into the game, says Jay Breels. Yeah, Arsenal have not really been in the game this first 15 minutes of the second half. But Ollie needs to make his changes. I would think about... the thing is, can you get Cavani on for Greenwood? Because there's a lot of defensive work that Greenwood's doing. You can definitely do Donny van der Beek and Matic. They've got to come on. Remember, Arsenal haven't won at Old Trafford since 2006. Well, out Luke Shaw. I think Luke Shaw's had a good game, you know. Arsenal having a bit of pressure here. Thanks for the super chat, Jordan Lestrange. Partey with the shot. I'll tell you what, I didn't think De Gea was going to hold on to that. He did hold on to it well. It was on target. Thomas Partey. I did say that. Whoever wins the battle between Thomas Partey and Fred will win the game. And at the moment, Partey has had a very good game for Arsenal. Mark, just imagine if Arteta had been backed in the transfer window like Ollie. That's why he's a better manager, says Zane. Rashford over on the right-hand side. Is that a foul? No. Rashford's down injured here. And Arsenal play on. McTominay. United with a little bit of the ball here. I think the problem with McTominay is as well, and I've noticed this before with Lingard, is that his passing is backwards. And I don't mean that in an insulting way. I mean, he just always looks to play backwards or sideways. That's not a Manchester United player to me. You've got to look to play forward. If you want to go and play for Preston, pass backwards and forwards, but backwards and sideways. But if you want to play for United, you've got to look for the forward pass. It's the same if you want to play for Liverpool or, you know, even Arsenal to a certain extent. Well, Maguire won the header against Lacazette. I would have been fuming if he hadn't won that. So half an hour to go, and I think that he's got to make his subs. The battle of the BTEC, Gilberto versus Africa's best player, says Amy Assey. Oh, Pogba. Well won by Fred. Now into Rashford. You can't wait for the ball, Marcus. You've got to go and attack it. The game's starting to get... At least we're more in the game this half. I mean, look, I still think Arsenal will have... Fucking hell. Some of our passing from the back and the midfield has been abysmal. Here we go. McTominay will go sideways again. Look. Yeah. What's the point? You're just passing the responsibility onto somebody else to play a forward pass. Wan-Bissaka on the far side. Pogba. It's got to make these subs. You've got to make these subs. We just don't have the creativity. Here is Pogba. No. I see Pogba there. I have 3 examples of Pogba giving the ball up in good positions as well. I think Pogba's now realising that he's probably got to produce something magical. I think Shaw has had a good game, says Jordan Such. Yeah, I think Shaw's had a good game. Lacazette's gone down. Play on. And we need to make those subs, says Man United for life. We have got the player ratings coming in for you. That will be going up in about 10 minutes time. You can start voting for those on the website, theunitedstand.com. Matic is coming on for Fred. I bet Ollie's going to wait till the 80th minute to make subs. Matic on for Fred. How does McTominay get away with it? Well, McTominay's becoming our Mason Mount, but actually Mason Mount's actually quite decent. I thought Fred actually was having a good 5 minutes. Maybe, I don't know. I actually thought Fred had been good second half. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how Scott McTominay's still on the pitch. And with every passing minute, the chance of a result goes. I mean, look, if we don't win this game, it's on Ollie for playing McTominay as long as he has. I just don't get it. Lindelof plays with no drive. Where is Twansebi, says Jericho. And our problem is squad talent. We have about 15 people that can start, which makes us easy to scout. You can change the formation, but still the same team, says AJ. Obsession FC, says Lee Taylor. I don't know what that's to do with. I think McTominay's going to play 90 minutes. He clearly doesn't think, Scott McTominay, that Danny van der Beek can play where McTominay is. So if you don't think that, put Fred there and take McTominay off. Don't compound your mistake of this fucking 63 minutes by keeping McTominay on the pitch. He's been shit. And look, if he scores the goal and we win the game, great. But it won't change the fact that he's been shit. This is what fans need to realise is just... Look, if McTominay scores from a corner or he hits a 30-yard screamer, he's still had a shit game. We can't keep hiding behind moments when in minutes of the game he's been really bad. Pogba's not the player he used to be, says Cruz 23. Is Rashford in the box? Pogba hit it first time. Oh, ref! How? How's that not a foul? Well, they're on the break now. I thought it was a foul. It was reckless, but he must have got the ball. And it's Willian into Aubameyang. Back to Willian. What? Where is Van der Beek, says Leo Man United? Need ball retention and good passes. Partying is an animal. Bossed everything, says Roadrunner. I'm afraid of Pepe coming on as well. The pace and trickery. I think chances will come. Cross is cleared. They're queuing up. Al Nini. Ooh, over the bar. Maybe Scott has forbidden tapes of Ollie. There's no other reason, says Anish. I definitely thought it was a foul on Pogba, but it mustn't have been. I'll tell you what. I did not see this coming. I thought United would play better than this. Does McTominay blow the coaching staff to keep his place in the team, says Kinky. McSauce to play 90 minutes with Pogba off for Van der Beek, says Salah Ahmed. I still think Arsenal are the favourites to win it. They look way more. Look at the bodies they've got around the. Look at that clip there. Look at how many bodies Arsenal have got around the box. Have we done that in this whole game? Have we had that many players around their box at all in this game? And we're at Old Trafford. Absolute joke. McTominay staying on this pitch tells you everything about what our intention is from this manager today. To not get beat. To try and nick a win. And I hope we do nick a win, but I thought he passed the test with the team, but he hasn't passed the test with the approach. Arsenal have been the better team. 100%. Ollie's tactics remind me of Homer Simpson boxing. Let's beat them, let them beat us up till they're tired, then try and hit them, says Dane Summer. Penalty. Pogba's given another penalty here. Fucking idiot. Absolute idiot. What is he doing in the box? This is a bloody shambles. An absolute shambles. It's a horror show. An absolute horror show. In fact, I'll tell you what, I wouldn't have been surprised if this lot had come trick-or-treating with me last night. Bloody joke. This is 2 penalties Pogba's given away now. What is he doing in the box? Why are you even making that tackle? It's a blatant penalty. What is he doing? What is Paul Pogba doing? That's twice. Twice. Jesus Christ, where's the discipline in this team? Bollocks. Absolute shit. I can't believe how stupid that tackle is. Aubameyang won't miss this. And he doesn't. And it's 1-0 Arsenal. And it's only what they deserve. They've been the better side. Look at him dancing as well. Tosser. Piss off. Absolute shit. Absolute joke. Only what we deserve. Only what we deserve. I cannot make it any clearer than that Arsenal deserve this. But I am disgusted by Manchester United. Absolutely disgusting performance. Just awful. I feel I absolutely feel, you know, it's one of those things. I've been in this place with Mourinho, with Van Gaal, with Moyes, where I just feel fed up of this. It's like the fans are carrying this bloody football club. It's just idiotic. Absolutely basic. It's so basic, the mistakes that we've made today. The best we're going to get out of this game now is a frigging draw. A draw. That's all we're going to get out of this game at best. And we don't even deserve that. Tell you what, Greenwood's a little bit lucky he didn't get a red for this. Well, no, it wasn't a red card, it was a yellow. Oh, I'm fed up of it. I'm absolutely fed up of it. I'm so fed up of it. I can't... You know what I can't do? And I don't know whether other clubs have this. Well, Liverpool don't. Like, I just want a manager who knows more than the fans. Like, I want a manager who doesn't have obsessions with shit average players. We had it with Mourinho, he was obsessed with Fellaini. We had it with bloody Van Gaal, who was obsessed with bloody not playing Herrera and not playing on the front foot. And now we've got Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, whose team's beaten Leipzig 5-0, and he sticks Scott fucking McTominay in his midfield and refuses to take him off. We're 1-0 down and you've still got donkeys in the midfield. Half time, we said to make the changes, and he hasn't done it. And you know what? I do not want to be losing this game. Of course I don't want to lose this game, but I said it at half time. Arsenal deserve to be winning. What have we done in this second half to try and not deserve to win this game? And now Donny van de Beek comes on for 18 fucking minutes. 18 minutes. It's just not good enough. The same against Chelsea last week. Juan Mata and Dan James, idiot picks. Today, McTominay in a box-to-box role, idiot pick. When can we just put our best team out? Why can't we just play our best players in a system that suits them? You know, it should have been Matic, Van der Beek, Pogba and Bruno. Or it could have been Matic, Fred, Pogba and Bruno. I tell you what, I could make 10 combinations and none of them would have McTominay in it. And yet he's here playing 90 bloody minutes. Yeah, I'll tell you what the laugh is. He's probably going to keep him on now, even though we need to get back in the game. We've been playing with 10 men all bloody game. I've been Ollie here now, but this comes down to his starting 11 and his sub, says Mark Dobble. And Gabriel's got to get sent off there. That's the second yellow. That is the second yellow. He's got to get sent off. Doesn't get the ball. That's the second yellow. That's got to be a red card. I mean, look. Oh my God. Oh my God. How is he not sending him off? How is that not a red card? He's on a yellow card. How is he not sending him off? Oh my God. How is that not a second yellow? Look, we don't deserve. Look, I'm just gonna move on. I'm gonna move on because there is absolutely no point in saying anything about it because we don't deserve to be. You know, Arsenal deserve to win, but that is a second yellow card. It's a second yellow. He's gone past his man and he's took him down. Any other part of the pitch, it's a yellow card. He's took fucking Bruno off now. Oh my God. What is he doing? Who is this manager? What is his bloody job? What is it? McTominay fucking survives again. What is it? Bloody hell, get McTominay on COVID bloody pandemic cure because I tell you what, he'll survive anything. What is he doing? Oh, for God's sake, man. What is he doing? Well, I've just tweeted it there. I'm absolutely speechless at this McTominay thing. He's been shit. Like, he's been shit. Absolutely shit. And he's playing 90 minutes. Like, it's, you know, fair play. Arsenal deserve to win this game. But he is shit. And he's playing 90 minutes. You're taking Bruno Fernandes off with 15 minutes to go. You don't even know what you have got, Ollie. You do not know what you're doing. Like, we'll scrape a draw and it'll be like winning the Champions League. That's what's going to happen. We'll scrape a draw and, oh look, we've won the bloody Champions League. I'm stunned by this. I'm absolutely speechless by this. Just crud. Absolute crud. At least take Pogba off. Like, he's the one who's cost us the bloody game. What are you rewarding him for? Player ratings is open on the unitedstand.com if you want to get on there. Mark them out of 10. 6 being average. And if anyone gives McTominay more than a 3, you need to get yourself down to Specsavers tomorrow. I'll tell you what, I don't expect anything from this game now, because I just don't see how... Well, we might get a draw out of it, but I just don't see how we're going to get a win out of this with this team. Absolute... The mind boggles. Absolutely boggles. I'm absolutely stunned. It's depressed. I'm so fed up. I'm fed up of it. Absolutely fed up of it. All I want is a manager to pick a team that most people would pick, and stop obsessing with these weird fetishes that you've got. And I'm not just talking about Ollie, but we continually have this, where a manager obsesses about some pile of shit that no other top 6 club would go near. And you know what? The hard thing is when you lose a game, is when you know, all the previews we did with all the Arsenal people I spoke to, they were like, I think we can get something, but there wasn't real confidence. This is a dominating performance from Arsenal. They've never looked in trouble. The only thing I would say about Arsenal is that maybe you could have won it by more. United have offered nothing. There's no team that couldn't beat United today. It's been awful. And Arsenal's only problem is going to be in this last 10 minutes is whether they try and defend it out and they let a goal in. Because they've been comfortably the best side. And that's really hard to take. Really hard to take, because we're better than this and we've got better players than this. But Ollie's clueless today. Absolutely clueless. Worse than last week against Chelsea. Awful. It's almost like he's trying to do himself out of a job. It's really hard to get your head around. I've dropped the link in the video description for the player ratings. Jared says you guys are like Jekyll and Hyde between the Champions League and the Premier League. I agree, Bruno had a poor game, yet wasn't Pogba at McSauce worse than him? Just shows he thinks like the rest, that Bruno and Donny van der Beek can't play together, says Salah Ahmed. How many more times can we say Ollie's got it wrong, says Dane Grayson. Mark, thanks for the support last time. I always felt we should have sold McTominay last year and got someone better. He's at best a Crystal Palace player, fact. I'm not Ollie out, but this is disgraceful, says Donal, and this is exactly the reason why some fans are Ollie out. His inability to see obvious problems is astounding, extremely inconsistent in his tactics. I think today, Arsenal haven't won at Old Trafford since 2006. You can't argue that Arsenal don't deserve to win this game. That's the hardest thing for me to sit here and have to address, is that I cannot argue that Arsenal don't deserve to win this game. They 100% do. There is no part of me that thinks we've been robbed. I don't even think we deserve a draw. Like, I can't make an argument for it. And it's very, very, very disheartening, because I'm just fed up of seeing it. I'm fed up of seeing it. And to be honest with you, a decent coach doesn't pick this team, and a decent coach doesn't make these mistakes. And look, I'm not Ollie out at this point. I think it'd be stupid to be Ollie out in many ways. But I think if you were Ollie out before, then it just adds to your adds to the reasons why you were. I can't go we were brilliant against Leipzig on Wednesday and say Ollie out tonight. That would just be ridiculous to do that. I can't do that. But I can say that he's out of his depth today and he's been absolutely made to look an idiot. I can definitely do that because I think he has. Yeah, I do. And people are voting on the website, theunitedstand.com. I'm interested to look at that in the match reaction. Here's Cavani down the left-hand side. And the thing is as well, look, whether you're going to take Van der Beek off for Bruno or not, 18 minutes ain't long enough. Matic, he wants a penalty. He's not going to get it, I don't think. He's saying check. I don't think it's a penalty, Matic. I don't think it is. I'd love it to be, but I don't think it is. It's reckless. Oh, he might. You tell you what, Matic is saying check it. Pogba in the box. Van der Beek. It's the post from across. Deflected. McTominay. Sorry, not McTominay. Maguire. Bruno. Pogba's in the box. Well, it clearly wasn't a penalty. Otherwise, I think it would have been checked. Five minutes to go. Van der Beek put a cross in and it flicked off Tierney, I think. And no, Al Neni hit the keeper in the face and hit the post. Too little, too late, innit? As I said, the best we can hope to get out of this is a draw, and a draw for me was never good enough. But the difference that Matic has made in the team, you can already see. Rashford loses it there. I think the disappointment for me is even if we get a late result, obviously I'm going to take a draw over a loss, but even if we get one now, it's a draw. It's not good enough. And we'd walk away from this celebrating it, going, yeah, that's great. Oh, look at McTominay getting involved, trying to push a sub off now. Just bloody... How's about playing well on the pitch? Oh, look at me, I'm McTominay, look. I'm pushing him off the pitch now. The fans are going to love me because I've got passion. Look at me, I'm pushing Aubameyang off the pitch. How's about performing on the pitch? I'm fed up of passion merchants. Fuck off. The great thing about Roy Keane is that when he had to go with somebody in the in the tunnel, he then went and put in man of the match performances as well. Three minutes to go. Matic, Luke Shaw edge of the box. Little dink to the back post. Cleared. Wan-Bissaka. Keeper will catch that. Please subscribe if you're new, by the way. Bottom right hand corner. We're only 50 away from 893. So thanks everyone who's been tuning in. I should have seen it coming. I should have seen the signs. It started off with a bad stream and it's been like a bad dream, actually. It's just not gone to plan today for United. And I don't think we're going to get anything from this game. And, you know, the scary thing is, I've got a lot of things to talk about in the match reaction. But the scariest thing is, I just don't think Ollie's that bright, is he? As a coach, I just don't think he is. I think he obviously thinks that Bruno and Van der Beek cannot play on the same pitch, which is just absolutely stunning for a Premier League manager to think that, or to not even think that they can develop them to play together, even though they can play together. Is absolutely on another level. And to be chasing a game and have Scott McTominay and Matic as your midfielders, again, unbelievable. But I won't be holding back in the match reaction. I think I said if he didn't win today, he would have to take the blame, and he will have to take he will have to take the blame. Look, Paul Pogba's made a stupid tackle, but I must admit, I'm not particularly angry at Paul Pogba. I think that Arsenal only got what they deserved, and they got it through a penalty. But I'm not particularly angry with Paul Pogba. It's we're Manchester United at Old Trafford, and we should be doing better than what we've done, and we haven't. We really haven't. So I'm interested to see what you've all got to say in the match reaction. I've dropped the link in the video description for the player ratings. You can do that through theunitedstand.com. Please do vote, because the more of you vote, the more accurate the score for player ratings are. And I would love to see 20,000 people voting Scott McTominay as a 2, because it just highlights the idiocy of what our coach has done today, which is try and beat Arsenal with 10 men. I'm stunned that he's played 90 minutes. I'm trying to keep it on the download, but I'm stunned that he's played 90 minutes. So yeah, I've dropped the link in the video description, theunitedstand.com. Get voting on your players out of 10. I thought Luke Shaw played well, if you're looking for a man of the match, by the way. This performance has been flatter than the bottle of pop opened last Christmas, says Alex. 2 points from 12 at home. Three minutes to go. I tell you what, as much as I'd love us to get a draw, the result's already the shit result I didn't want it to be. This performance is, to be fair, Gabriel should have been sent off, thus removing Arsenal's one-man advantage, says Esmadil. How Van de Beek not playing every minute of every game. His movement is better than anything we've got. His touch, pass, intelligence. What's wrong with Ollie? Robbo, I mean, I'm going to talk about it in the match reaction, but this is on Ollie, and I back Ollie. I want him to do well, but, you're only as good as your last game, and this is one of the worst ones we've done. So he's put himself under massive pressure. I'm not going to defend him from the Ollie outers. I think that, there are people who are Ollie out, and I think at times they've been wrong, but today they're right, because this performance is on him. It's not on. There's not a player I would blame today. It's on Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. That's who's at fault. He has cost us 3 points today we are nowhere. We are nowhere in the league now. You know, we're absolutely out of it. This is a huge crushing blow. It's a reality bite that we as a football club in the Premier League are a joke. We are nowhere near where we need to be, and it's all on the manager. And he's got to take responsibility for that. And I can't defend him. I cannot defend him on this one today. It's shocking. It really is. And I wish it wasn't like that, but it is. It's been poor. Really, really poor. And we've created next to nothing anyway. Even with Arsenal defending with however many men. And they've got the ball where they need it to be now. Here he is, plodding along, McTominay. Where are you going with it, Scott? Crap. That is it. That is Scott McTominay in a bloody teacup. Bringing the ball forward with 30 seconds to go and plays a 30-yard pass to an Arsenal player. And you're telling me that he should have played 90 minutes. Absolutely. It symbolises where this game has been lost. Scott McTominay. And I don't like... It's not even his fault. He's not picking himself. He, in an absolute... has summed this game up. We've spent this game playing with 10 men. You can't play with 10 men against Premier League clubs. You certainly can't do it against Arsenal. And the ref blows the final whistle. And Arteta's over the moon. And it just makes you feel sick. It makes you feel sick because they 100% deserve to win that. I can't say that they don't. They deserve to win the game. You can look at Paul Pogba giving the penalty away, but they had so many chances to score. They had so much of the ball. There is not, I look at the United players looking disappointed. You're shit, lads. You're absolute shit. And your manager's a load of shit as well. That is a joke. And if he's angry with the players, I'm sorry, it 100% sits with the manager today. Does that make me Ollie out? Look, we'll talk about that in the match reaction, but I cannot defend that today. Absolute, totally deserved win for Arsenal. And Manchester United, shocking. Absolutely shocking. Really, really bad. I've dropped the link in the video description for the player ratings. You can mark them out of 10, 6 being average. Please do vote because I think it's going to make the match reaction stream very, very interesting. And I'm going to do my match reaction, which I've also dropped the link in the video description in the next couple of minutes. I mean, I never want to see Scott McTominay in a Manchester United shirt again. And but I fear we will see him in a Manchester United shirt a lot. And it's on you, Ollie. You've destroyed Manchester United fans' weekends. We've had a great midweek, and they've not won at Old Trafford for 14 years. He's beaten Ollie twice now, and I don't think Arsenal are that good. Cretinous. Absolute cretinous performance. I'm disgusted by it. Anyway, I'll be live on the match reaction in about 2 minutes' time. Link in the video description. I want to just say well done to Arsenal as well. They deserve to win. Well done to Arsenal. And I'll see you on the match reaction in about 2 minutes' time, where we'll do player ratings and digest that utter shite, which is what it was. Absolute crap.